Hey, what's up everybody? Brent from Brenspeed. Today is 3-Valve Wednesday. What a better way to celebrate than an 07 Saleen Mustang that we installed one of our B326 short blocks in. We're gonna watch a dyno pull. We're gonna go over and take a look at the engine compartment, kind of tell you what we've done to this car. I actually had a lot done to it already. And then as well as when we're finished, after I show you the dyno graph, we'll go outside and look at another Saleen Supercharged Mustang we did a little bit of work on today. So hey, if you haven't, please subscribe and notify us up to date. Let's go check it out. All right, so here's what we have going. So a couple things. You can leave a comment at the end of this video. I'm happy to answer any email quote@brenspeed.com to say, hey, what's it cost to get my Mustang built? But as far as what we have going on today, so not every car that comes in here is bone stock and we build it from stock. This car's from New Mexico. We got a phone call on one of our short blocks. It already had a bunch of mods to it. He actually already had a bunch of other parts that he was gonna install himself. He's like, you know what, I'll just bring you my car. You guys can install it. So come down here, Doug, take a look. Here's what's going on. You know, when it comes in, it's missing the radiator cover. Normally we have a radiator cover right here. We did install a larger radiator. This is the Saleen Supercharger. It's already painted. Now, he had a damaged engine. I don't know what tune was on the car before. I really don't know exactly how much boost is running. I don't have a lot of backstory, but basically we kind of go through and make sure the parts are on the car that we want on the car. So it has a GT500 fuel system, which is awesome. That's a good fuel system. We're running about 11 pounds of boost is what we're doing today. And then we run the JLT cold air intake and DW 95-pound fuel injectors. I don't really want to run about 11 PSI on a car like this with the stock 39-pound injectors. And I will go show you in a little bit what 39-pound injectors look like, which is probably what's on your Saleen Mustang, if you have one. I think it has American Racing long tube headers on it as well. He brought a set of custom camshafts, which are very similar to like a comp cams 127-450, but 93 octane. Now that's what I'm tuning on today. This car is going back to New Mexico, so he'll have a 91 octane tune on it as well. And that's pretty much it. So we did our short block, the cam very similar to a 450. We have the Saleen by 11 pounds of boost, upgraded fuel system, DW95s and GT500 fuel system. And if you have a Saleen Mustang, you know, we have packages you can put on your stock engine, but we have the boost up just a little bit more on this built short block. Nothing crazy. We're not like giant overdrive crank pulley or anything like that. Just a little bit more power. So check out this dyno pull. All right, so here's where we ended up at. 566 real horsepower on our Dynojet SAE rear wheel. Torque came in 549. Really awesome numbers for a fun street car. So a little bit about the Saleen Supercharger. They're 2.3 liter units. You know, we did a ton of these back in the day. They've been discontinued, God, for 8 or 10 years. What do you think, Doug? Maybe 8 years or something like that?
Minimum.
Possibly longer, 10. 600 rural horsepower was like really kind of hard to achieve with that particular supercharger because some airflow restrictions. You definitely needed more boost than we're running right now. So I'm really pleased with those numbers. Doug, come over here, take a look, and then we'll go outside and look at more of what you would put on a stock Mustang, which is what we call our stage 3 supercharger package. It includes a 3.4 pulley, and you get a boosted pump on that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we do have the Ford Racing throttle body on this. We always use the JLT air induction system way back in the day before this is available. This is 110 millimeter. Before this is available, we always use a Steeda. Steeda worked really well, but a little bit of restriction. You know, honestly, on like a 3.4 pulley, it was close to being okay, but the JLT still makes more power. But when you up the boost, you want a larger air induction system. Another thing way back in the day, because I've done Saleens for a long time, they had their own type of air induction system. It was pretty large. Actually, it's like 95 or 100 millimeter roughly. That did okay, but this, even if you had that, this would be a better setup. So Doug, let's walk outside, take a look at the car we had in here today. Actually, there's another Saleen in here that I'll do a video on maybe tomorrow or the next day. Let's walk out. You can see it up here. Look at that. That sweet convertible right there. Man, I love black and silver. You got the black top, black wheels. It only has like 30,000 miles. So I'll do a video on that here coming up. We do a lot of Saleens in here still, even though back in the day when you came in our shop, there's like Saleens everywhere. They still come in. Let's walk out, take a look at this. Look at that right there. That truck's coming along. You'll see some more videos on it. So if you have a Saleen Mustang or a GT, which like this right here with a Saleen Supercharger, these things typically, if you have an 06 and newer, maybe not an 05, but they would come with a blue 39-pound fuel injector. This is important. Doug, come down, take a look at this. Okay, you want to know if you have that or not. If you're getting a hold of this and you want to upgrade, do you have the blue injector? If you have the blue injector, excellent. That's great. If you don't, we have those. And their stage 3 package will take you over 500 flywheel horsepower, not rear wheel, flywheel on a stock engine, maybe like 530 flywheel. You get the JLT cold air intake. We'll just use like a Kinney belt booster pump, colder spark plugs. You get the proper pulley belt and everything to do that. And that's a really sweet setup if you have like a S281 Mustang and you want like more throttle response, more power. That's definitely the hot ticket right there. Super safe on a stock engine, and we do it for multiple premium fuel octanes, not 87, but you know, 90, 91, 92, 93, and that's it. So hey, I'm Brent from Brenspeed. Hope you enjoyed seeing that Saleen Mustang. Kind of cool. We have a few in here right now. There's actually another one, 2016, I think. We're not going to look at right this minute, but that's it. So leave that comment if you have any questions. Subscribe at Notify. You can email quote@brenspeed.com to say, hey, what's it cost to build my car? Thanks for watching.